Still nice and cool in here. It was 66 degrees when I made the last video. They had the jacket on. It was 66 degrees when I made the last one. 75 now. We went and ran our errands, and the temperature went up 9 degrees in about 2 hours. It's New Mexico. So we'll just sit here and see where it goes from here. I get some water. I'm a little dehydrated. We were out driving around in the pickup truck, so I am a tad bit dehydrated. I just noticed when I sat down. I probably should have drank some water before. Probably should do that now. Yeah, let's get our happy ass out of the office chair and walk over there to the water bottles and bring them over here. That's a good idea. Wow, an idea? Yeah, I guess that's a perception of an idea, is a thought put into motion that would, make your life better in the moment. And that idea was to go get water, stuff. My poor mind thought of a person, me, had an idea to go get the water bottle and put it on the table so I could rehydrate. Was that my mind being great? Want to build a robot? Hey, let's ride bikes. My poor Susie Bear, because she was so diagnosed by professionals her whole life from upper middle class white people that she used to always say I was an old adult ADHD. It's like, if I am, how come I'm so much more intelligent than the people that diagnose us and medicate us? Attention deficit. Okay, I have attention deficit disorder, right? That's basically what she was saying. That I can't pay attention well enough to learn from my mistakes, right? Okay, forgive debt and trespass, love, eternal, faithful peace. Have you learned from your mistake yet? I have a PhD. I know. Okay. I dropped out of school because it was genocidal. How about you? Okay. You would have attention deficit disorder in indoctrination class to accept genocide over the Lord's Prayer. Yes. I would say that they would take the guy like Adam, Moses, David, Jesus, John, and they would put him in a learning lab because he had attention deficit disorder at Messiah Park Elementary School when he was a kid, and would have a long documented history of going from honors classes to remedial classes. Okay, math and science, he's in remedial classes, but in history and literature, he's in honors classes. Right. You learn from your mistakes. And then you go to his science and math class and go, we ain't learning from our mistakes. These are genocidal classes. That's how you kill people. You learn not how to kill people in history and literature class, okay, in the arts classes. And in the science classes, you learn how to kill people for money with numbers, right? And so naturally, my what are those scores called again? The one that Val said, a lot of your scores are off the charts, Earl. But not the science and the math ones, right? I dropped out of math. Well, I was really good at math. Mom was all excited, but life's eternal, grace is infinite. Damn, he's really good at math. Okay, like Pascalian good at math. Okay. But I buy shoes I don't have to tie. Okay. Saved years off my life not having to tie my laces, right? Like the dad who lost his legs in the war on MASH, right? All seems perfectly grisly. Okay. You wonder if he'll have a propensity for driving on the other side of the road. Remember, they were going to take an artery from the British kid's chap's leg and put it in an American chap's leg. You ever seen MASH? Okay. So, but Earl, indoctrination. And so, if you want to avoid being successful and be compassionate and intelligent in the modern era, to save people from genocide, I would avoid success through philanthropy that manipulates people with science and mathematics. I can do math real good. Math is stepping off the curb. Math is, should I get up and get some water and stay hydrated so it's more comfortable to talk to the people about intelligence? I think so. I'll do that. So, hi, Winnie Cooper. No, what was her name again? She's so cute. She's adorable. When she was young, I was like, oh, she's cute. She's going to be so cute when she gets older. She's a cutie pie. And then she was on the Big Bang Theory with the Hulk hands and the Green Lantern thing. And I was like, why didn't they keep her in? Because she was older than most of the cast. She didn't look it. I know. That's Winnie Cooper. It's like, yeah, she's older than most of the other cast members. She's 51 now, I think. Yeah, and the other kids are all, I think, in their 40s. And so I was like, wow, I didn't see that. They didn't let her develop into a romantic interest for Mr. Kutrapali, right? So, yeah. Didn't you wonder about that one? Yeah, I met him at Caltech, at a mixer, and she liked Raj, and, okay, so when they just wrote her off. Did she must have not slept with the director or something. Probably Chuck Lorre and Bill Berry. You perverts. You're not the friends of Greg Garcia. You're not my list. Bad karma. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I don't live in Hollywood. I don't do nothing in Hollywood, and I don't want to do nothing in Hollywood. Don't want to live in Hollywood. No, not for a New York minute. So, yeah. Blame it all. Blame it on the lights on Broadway. Blame it on the lights on Broadway. I was many times accused of looking like Barry the Gibb. I got offered a menage a trois with family members. Yeah, for looking like Barry Gibb. Playing Jesus Christ on Jesus Christ Superstar on Broadway. Blame it all. Blame it all on the lights of Broadway. Turned it down. Oh, yeah, in a New York minute. Yeah. Well, I have a conscience. Does your conscience bother you? Apparently it doesn't bother Spencer J. Kimball, Ezra Taft Gunson, Gordon B. Hinckley, Monson, or Russell Nelson. Nope. Nor the family and their millions of dollars and millions of followers either. Right. Wow. Should we all dance because we're getting root beer floats from Chick-fil-A, or are we at the Marriott? Which one is it? Yeah, money can't... I don't care. I'll buy you a diamond ring, my friend, if it makes you feel all right. I don't care too much for money. Money can't buy me. Love can't buy me. And then they turn around and do it. Says money. That's what I want. I think they're just being satirical. I think so too. But I think they still, Paul McCartney still got lots of money. He's Sir Paul McCartney. Yeah. And the one that said we don't need possessions or money and stuff like that, he was assassinated by the CIA. They can't get them to do anything they don't want to do, and they can program people like they program in a video game. Sirhan. Yeah. Oh, Robert Kennedy knows it. Yeah. Robert Kennedy's in a tough spot, man. Okay. His dad got up and did the right thing and got murdered. His uncle did and got murdered, and his cousin tried to get up and do the right thing and got murdered. Okay. So none of you are in a position to pass judgment on Robert Kennedy Jr. and what he's doing to try to help people stay alive and not be abused by corporations to the best of his ability. And he has brain injuries from constant abuse. Okay? You guys just need to get off that poor guy. Okay? Leave him the fuck alone. But he's a politician. Yeah, lots of people are forced to be politicians because of people threaten to kill their family if they don't participate because they want the street cred. Okay, you guys are so dumb. Right? You kill Americans. Okay, guys. People are purple, so why should it be? Pink and blue get along so awfully. That was Bob. It's just goofy. But people are people, so why should it be? And you and I should get along so awfully. Everybody who engages in philanthropy and denies the Lord's Prayer kills people with science and mathematics because we're not learning from our history and our literature classes. Why do you think I dropped out of school? Seriously. Okay, and so... Neither a doctorate nor a degree be a PhD or master's. You see, I don't master anything at all. I don't claim to be the master. I just try not to fall. I'm just kidding around. Earl says, Jesus has me working on with other people in the past through prayer connections. Stopping the abuse of the mass murderers in the present. Okay. Jesus is the protection for the innocent from the guilty. Okay, and that's really hard to do because as soon as they get them like past 5 or 6 or whatever, as soon as as they get them into, I want to be famous, I want to be a lawyer, I want to be a doctor, I want to be, a cog in the chain of fools. As soon as they get into that chain of fools, me and Jesus are both like, shit. What do you know? On to the next crop, And our job is to protect the innocent from the guilty. Now, my job is to stop the guilty from putting more people into the puppy mill of genocide operations. Jesus's job is to be there for the kids in prayer. So I don't have a lot of time to talk to Jesus. Jesus don't have a lot of time to talk to me. He's not an omnipotent God. He's a human being, assholes. Yeah, and he's busy. He's constantly talking to people, mostly young people, to help them survive this programming from this technology that you guys keep wanting more and more and more. Como te gusta, more and more and more. Yeah. Andrea True Connection. If you steal my sunshine, fuck you for a bag of bricks. If you steal my sunshine, you ask people to pay money to look at your tits. If you steal my sunshine, get your Mardi Gras out of my face. If you steal, he's not a man, he's a loving machine. Talk about aim now, hey now, hey now, hey now. That's a Mardi Gras song, yeah. Where people do Lent and then give up something and then do things that like what? Yeah, in Peru, you know what they do during in the mountain villages in Peru during Mardi Gras, Lent and all that. So, well, you have Lent and then they have Mardi Gras. They take a puppet of Jesus and they tie what's that thing? A blindfold around his eyes, so they can swap daughters to have sex with, or have sex with their daughters like they used to before the priest showed up. You still think you're protecting the lady with the coca leaves in her? She was a sacrifice to the mountain gods to bring in more rain. I'm protecting her. That's a body. The soul is still being tortured over barbarism and mythology and all kinds of insanity for people putting God into their heads and turning it to a possessive pronoun first person. Give me more coca leaves to chew on. I gotta go up in the mountains. First there is a mountain, then there is no mountain. Then there is, hey, look at all these snails on my garden gate. So Earl, hey man, you want to make snaps like a button? Nobody in their right mind wants to be a best-selling author. I don't think my dad wants to be a best-selling author. He's old. I know he still has the brain injury from the money, and it keeps you safe and comfort, and you pass it on. But he more or less wants people to live, the commands of Jesus Christ. And that's why he keeps writing. And he's trying to uncode the mystery, like decoding the universe on Nova. Decoding the universe. There's a code? Is there going to be a test? I didn't study. Shit. Is there a breathing test? It's getting harder. Is there anyone out there? It's getting harder to breathe. Well, extortion, exploitation. Hey, drive those cars. Okay. But then, so wait, hey, we all can't afford. See, when you put people in the genocidal operations, you make the people that are responsible citizens that follow your demands more responsible to the environment and restoring the environment by $200,000 people being able to buy $200,000 cars. And the people that are irresponsible have to pay extortion. They can't keep up. They can't do math well enough. They can't do science well enough. Hell, I can't even remember literature. Knock, knock, knock. Yeah, you know what alcohol does to a man? Makes him equivocate, or makes him feel as if he can do the deed but not deliver. Knock, knock, knock. Unsex me now. Okay, Lady Macbeth. But do you see what I'm saying? You are Williams, separate piece. Don't climb up on that tree, jump in the water. He'll push you off and crack your leg on a boulder. He's jealous. He hates you. He doesn't love Jesus. He hates Jesus. Okay. That's the way they get everybody to try to think. I know people aren't jealous of Jesus. Yeah, but they're jealous of you. I know, because Jesus is a God, and I think I'm the cartoon character trying to replace their cartoon character, and their cartoon character is way better than me. And it's like, yeah, every cartoon character is better than a living human being. For crying out loud, it's a cartoon character. Flash! Oh, he's a miracle, king of the. He'll save every one of us. He's a miracle, king of the impossible. That's not the Sam Jones of Boston. The Sam Jones of Boston is Wilton Numberland Chamberlain. You come out here, I'll make this shot. Now, if you're a real Bostonian, Ted Wahlberg, you have a party and Sam Jones is here, you expect Bill Russell to be there, Casey Jones, Tommy Heinsohn, Don Nelson. Fuck, who else? Tom Sanders, who else? Even John Thompson. John Thompson, he didn't play very much. Chuck Connors, Chris Connors. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to have the Bob Cousy, fucking Cousy there, right? Havlicek, Hondo. And he didn't play that much with the other guys, but he played enough to win enough championships. Havlicek steals it. Havlicek there. And then bring in Bird, Maxwell, Parrish, Dennis Johnson. Yeah, when that movie was made, I think he was still alive. You have to have DJ. Bird steals it. Message to DJ. The ghost of Johnny Most. You're funny. I know. Actually, one of my favorite sports movies. I don't have it. I should go look it up, see if they have Tubi has it. Celtic Pride. You ever seen Celtic Pride? Damian Wayans is the star for the Utah Jazz. He's so obnoxious. He's wonderful in that movie. It's funny. Daniel Stern, the voice of the Wonder Years, is him and Dan Aykroyd, and the one guy shows up, get out of here! They all run him off because we were ahead till you showed up. It's funny. No, it's hilarious, man. Have you ever seen it? Oh gosh, no, it's funny. Oh, it's actually priceless. It's like a little time capsule of superstitious. I'm the leprechaun. There's a pot of gold at the end of my rainbows. Everyone's after me, Lucky Charms. No, it's hilarious. No, if you haven't, you said it's probably one of the best basketball movies ever made. Celtic Pride, right? Isn't that the name of it? I think it is. It's a funny movie. I guess it's a Boston thing. You wouldn't understand. Thanks for the electric football set there, Parsons. You're welcome, Uncle Paul. Go try it. It's fun. Thanks a fucking lot there. Trying to watch the Patriots game. Trying to watch the Sox game. Trying to watch the Celtics. That means you can have football all year, Uncle Paulie. Thanks, Parsons. Thanks for the fucking football game. That's why, when I laughed at Dickie Thon, oh, fuck you, Alan, and all the rest of the kids are like, he just told Mr. Allen, fuck you. Shouldn't that get suspended? Why is Mr. Allen laughing so hard? He's from Boston. I'll figure it out. It's fucking hilarious. In the car and work on the drive shaft. Yeah, no, it's hilarious. The what? The car. You get in the car, you work on the drive shaft. You need to work on the drive shaft. Oh, in Arizona, we call it a car with the drive shaft. Okay, thank you. Fuck you, Alan. There you go. Hey, Patrice. Say dog in Spanish. Fuck you, Alan. There you go. Works for school football coaches too. Yeah. Oh, man. What a country. Yeah, what a country. You don't have a country. No, you have a big, beautiful planet covered with a big, beautiful body of water that when it works properly, you have lots of healthy, fresh water for farming and loving your children. When it doesn't work properly, your water levels rise and you have too much salt water and it becomes problematic and your polar ice caps stop melting. Where's that? It's in the Holy Quran, Ralph, in the Holy Quran. It's corrupted by corporations that mass murder people over petroleum in their own countries. Wow. That's pretty sick. Yeah, it is. And people that make money and build robots with them are afraid to do it because they think they're good. It's like, okay, you won't trust them to do right by humanity when they because they're killing all the right people. So that's their thing. I got that from the Obamas and everybody else when I was in the Sierra. So let me get this straight. We're killing all the right people because their brain activity is bad. Okay. So it's not time to live the Lord's Prayer until we've killed all the right people with bad brain activity. Wouldn't it be better if we lived the Lord's Prayer first and then went, to the happy hunting grounds of great Hiawatha, Minnehaha, Minnehaha, and then did the happy hunting grounds to stop all the people that would try to kill people over money? Wouldn't that make the hunting a lot less problematic? We could just send out, Ted Nugent and his buddies, and they'd be done in a week. All right. Cobra! G.I. Joe, go get Destro. Hey, I think that's Zartan. Yeah. No, it's not. It's pink. No, it's not. It's the girl from Mockingjay. It's the girl from, what's her name? Jennifer Lawrence. Jennifer Lawrence. She's Zartan. Can she change shape to female? Like the person who sucks the salt out of you that's not a person, but a person. It's a person in an outfit that's supposed to be, okay. That's supposed to be the lady that McCoy had a crush on but married someone else. Right. Okay. I don't remember what the name of that episode is. Is it important? No, not whatsoever. Okay, but guys, you seem incoherent and schizophrenic. I thought we were watching TV. What were we doing again? We were watching TV. Okay, we were having good ideas. We were going to college. We can do this. I'll go to college online, get a piece of paper, and then feel comfortable paying my extortion because I feel like I'm successful. What if you're outsourced by a robot in 3 years? Southern New Hampshire, son of a bitch. Yeah, it never occurred to you, did it? Okay, so why not learn from our past and then mathematically and scientifically correct the mistakes of our past by forgiving debt, trespass, love, and eternal faithful peace? How Islam of you? How Christianity of you? How Father Abraham of you? Not a Yahoo. Now you, Rabbi Wolpe, help us out. What's the Messiah do again? Well, first he joins an organization. No, that's Harold Klemp. But what were we talking about? Here you can have my secret word. Aku. Okay, you're free. You got this. You're to God, the Sukmat. You're in the Tizzer Till. You're in the Tizzer Till. Okay. Is Gary right there? Did you meet him on the astral plane? Were you dreaming? Were you weaving? Yeah. Spider Woman help you? Okay. No, I'm not making fun of their no. Spider Woman was the woman that watched the spiders and learned how to make the blankets by watching the spiders. Guys. She's not a fictional character. She's someone in their past named after what she did. I don't think most of you guys understand Navajo mythology. I think you guys take it too literally like some of the others. The Navajos, when you turn it into witchcraft, you become that witch. That's why they sand paint. Because they sand paint and say, this is what is troubling you right now. And still the winds know, 'cause when the winds blow, they go ooh. Like during the eclipses, all the Navajos are supposed to stay inside and not stare into it because it can punish you and make you not see, which is a good scientific observation analysis passed on through authority so you don't have to repeat the same mistake. Oh, Canyon de Chelly, seriously. If there is a man who knows this God-forsaken land, it's Jim. Okay. Hats off to old Jim Bridger. Left your glasses high. If long as there's if you take such store by him. Kit Carson was a rotten son of a bitch who came and pretended to be friends with people and then betrayed them at the first chance that there was gold in their hills. Okay? So there's a lot of songs, there's poems and their legends that tell Carson's fame. Okay? But the fame was because of money. Okay. Jim Bridger, no. Didn't have any money, didn't have any poems, legends. They didn't know about Bridger until years past when he was dating Yvonne DiCarlo. Van Heflin, right? I like Van Heflin, yeah. He's in 310 to Yuma. He's also in a movie about Jim Bridger that I like with Yvonne DiCarlo. Big crush on Yvonne DiCarlo, yeah. Yep. She like Dorothy Dandridge had things where, Christ was like one of her helpers or guardian angels through all this hell, and it was hard on her. It was hard on Dorothy. It was hard on Yvonne. It was hard on a lot of them. I don't know. I haven't heard or anything with Michelle Nichols, but yeah, yeah. Um, a lot of the women when I was real little and had big crushes on right away, um, had these, relationships with Jesus in prayer. And yeah, and I'm like, oh, I get it. Yeah, I had a big crush on them. So Jesus knew who they were for sure. Earl, what are you doing? Watching TV? What are you doing? It's It'd be so nice, Dad. Dad, Jesus. If you were in your 40s like Herman Munster, he's not the best looking guy, but he's got Donna Reed vampire that's damn gorgeous. She's as pretty as any 40-year-old woman in the Mesilla Valley, in the valley of the Rio Grande. It'd be so nice to have a pretty wife like that. Yes. If you're as goofy and dumb as Herman, and she's gorgeous. Suck your blood, and not if you're. I'll be a zombie. I'm Rob Zombie. You're just kidding around. Yes, of course I'm kidding around. I'm being sarcastic. I'm very facetious. You guys haven't figured that one out yet? Okay, guys, I love you. Let's load this one up. Are you not entertained? I'm not Russell Crowe, and he sure the fuck ain't the spirit of Noah. Okay, guys. You don't need money. You want to live the Lord's Prayer. These aren't the droids you're looking for. Okay, guys, I love you. You don't have to graduate from college to be a good person. You just have to be a good person to help us get together and share education without dictation legislation. Then you save human lives from tribalism. That helps. Yeah, it does. Money ain't real, but your life is. Okay? Peace out.